Hi, I'm Jamie from the tax company. Over the past few years, more and more of our clients are wanting to pay their taxes online, and so I'd like to take a moment to run through exactly how to do that.
The first thing you want to do is go to irs.gov, make sure it's the official government website, and that security is enabled on your browser. There is an option to create an account and log in, which is really cool if you can take the time to do that. You do have to upload photo ID and have some shared secrets, but it gives you access to like your last 3 years tax returns and some other cool options. But if you don't want to take the time to do that, you can simply make a payment without creating an account. There are two options here. You can use direct pay or credit card. A lot of people like the credit card option, but they do charge a convenience fee. I want to say about 3%. That generally outweighs any benefit or rewards you might get. So I usually recommend direct pay. You can make a payment or look up a payment. In this case, we're making one. First thing, we'll select the thing we're paying. If we just, most of the time, are going to do a balance due. You can use this to pay estimated payments, and the difference is this will have you pay on current or prior years, while estimated gives you future years, but 99% of the time it's going to be balance due. We're going to, of course, choose 1040 as the type. Healthcare, that's for the shared responsibility payment, which isn't even a thing anymore, not even real tax, and the IRS can't collect it, so it's just there as a formality. Finally, this is the year that you are paying, not the year that we're in. If it's 2023 but I'm paying off my 22 taxes, I want to select 2022. Next, the IRS wants to confirm your identity. Now, this is tricky because a lot of times people want to make the payment the same day we file the return, but the transcript delivery system is about 3 weeks behind. So if you have not filed more than 3 weeks ago, you're probably going to need to use one of these prior years to verify your identity. In my case, I'll use 2021. In that year, I was married, joint, my first name, Jamie, my last name, Mitchell, and my social, which is of course redacted, and my birth date, which is not redacted. So all y'all just sent me a birthday present on October 13th, and there we go. It does ask for your address. This is case sensitive, and it needs to match exactly with the tax return for the year in question, in my case 2021. And I put in my unit number, not necessary to do that. Auto-populated city, state, zip, I accept. Now, we have a problem. Notice I said it is case sensitive. In this case, the auto-populate field made Mitchell be lowercase, and it didn't match the uppercase version above it. If we correct that, it should go ahead and let me continue. So again, that's your identity verification. That is not the year that you're paying off. Next, we put in the amount of the payment you are making. In my case, it's 7541, and you confirm that amount. I go ahead and put that in. I put the date I want them to take the money out of my account. Then I put my routing number, and of course my account number, and then I put whether it's checking or savings. And yes, I would like an email confirmation. I generally recommend that you save these. The IRS processes 100 million payments every year and miraculously has very few errors, but nevertheless, Jesus saves, you should too. Once you're done, you can hit continue, and it knows that I'm making a payment with a fake bank account. It's pretty astute, so in your case it should go right through. It'll give you a verification. You can select OK, and the payment will go through just like that.
So that's how you pay the IRS. As for the state taxes, there are 41 states that have an income tax. Of those 41, 30 of them use a software package called GenTax. We in Utah also use that, so if you're in one of these highlighted states, this is how you would pay your state tax as well.
Making a state payment is very similar to the IRS payment. Again, there is an option to log in, but you do not need to do that. Generally, that's for people who've been invited, given a PIN number, and or businesses. Instead, you want to come down here to the middle bottom payment section, where again it gives you an e-check or credit card option. Just like the IRS, the credit card does charge a convenience fee that often outweighs the benefits, so I usually recommend an e-check payment. They will, of course, ask for your name and a phone number. That is our phone number. If you have any tax questions, feel free to give us a call. And I usually recommend that you say that you did not receive a voucher. Even the voucher I give you does not have the special coding that they are going to ask you for, so it's easier to just say no voucher. You can add multiple types of payments, and I'll show you what that would be like in a minute. For now, let's start with the first one and the type of tax that you're paying. Unless, of course, you're a brine shrimp fisherman, I suggest income tax is what we're doing. And then again, they're going to want to verify your identity. Unless you have an ITIN or an account ID, I suggest social security number. Let's put in your social. And one more time. And then, of course, your name again. Usually do that in all caps. Then we'll jump to this middle section and say what account you want them to take the payment out of. I'll put the name of my credit union and the account number, which of course is not my real account number, sorry. And then the last thing is the payment type. If you select prepayment, that will give you the option to pay in a future year. I usually recommend the return period payment so you can pay current and past years. Most of my clients are annual filers. I only have like 2 on a fiscal year, so just select annual. And then the year that you're paying. It's not the year that you're in. If it's 2023 but I'm paying off a 2021 tax bill, that's what I would select. In my case, I'm paying off my 22 taxes, and I can select the date that I want the payment to come out of my account. Here I'm going to select, say, September 20th. Then last but not least, I can put in the payment amount. And when I hit add, that will create a line item saying that payment, that date, that amount. If I wanted to, say, break that up or maybe do 2 payments, I could copy that one and I could put like half on this month and half next month if you wanted to make that so it automatically came out like that. But I'm just going to cancel that and be okay with just the one single payment. When I hit next, it gives me a verification screen. If everything looks good, then go ahead and hit submit. As with the IRS, it will give you a receipt, which I recommend you save or print for your records, and that is how you make a state tax payment.
So that's it. I hope you find it simple and easy. And if you have any questions, feel free to call us or go to our website, taxcompany.com.